Hey, it's time for That's Life with Julie, and today I'm talking about the sweet life. No, literally, like the sweet life. I want to share with you just a couple of things from the wedding. This one is called the caramel turtle pie. Oh my word, is this thing good? Like a fudge pie thingy, and then like this homemade caramel. Delicious. All right. So I've actually avoided most of this. I had like a couple of pieces, one on Saturday, one on Sunday, but I've avoided it since then. But what's been more difficult to avoid has been the wedding cake. Oh my gosh. Yep, this was the wedding cake. And we had these delicious fondant white chocolate ruffles that are just like chewing gum, except delicious. And you can swallow it and you won't die. And it's wonderful. And also like sponge cake. Now the only bummer was, and I'm sharing this with you because we're friends, but somehow the baker, we ordered lemon and chocolate, and I talked about lemon curd cake and chocolate filling cake and all that stuff, and we ended up with raspberry. Okay, well, you know, there's worse things than buttercream and raspberry frosting, icing, filling, but it wasn't lemon curd and it wasn't chocolate. But here's what I'm thinking. God in his wisdom knew that Julie Barnhill didn't need this size of a piece of cake sitting in her house filled with chocolate filling and lemon curd filling. So anyway, it was yummy. And it has been sweet to take little nibbles of that. But I'll tell you something even sweeter has been the friendships that I have been thinking about since that wedding day. I got to thinking, what is the one thing, Julie? I often talk to myself. I say, Julie, what's the one thing? And then I answer myself. And I said, Julie, what is the one thing that seems to be like this common thread in your friendships? Because I have a lot of friends. I mean, not just Facebook friends. And not just like, oh, hey, yeah, I know her name type friends. But I mean deep, non-superficial, non-shallow, friendships that really go deep beyond the surface. I have a lot of those in my life. I was thinking, what is the thing? What's the commonality? Here's what I believe it is. I think there's more than one, but the one I want to stress today is laughter. It's someone who has a good sense of humor, someone who has a view of life that is filled with delight and with joy. Someone who is quick to find humor in the situation. When I found out the filling wasn't lemon curd and chocolate, I was not a happy mother of the bride, let me tell you that. But I had a couple of friends then by my side there at the wedding who just helped lighten things up. I also was thinking, I have a good friend, and today on Facebook I was kind of nostalgic, so I posted some music from the past in my life, and one of those was a Michael McDonald song. Love Michael McDonald. And my friend wrote, I would so marry Michael McDonald's voice. And I just laughed, because that's something I would say. That's why I like Sin so much, is she has this kind of skewed, let's just admit it, warped sense of humor, which I absolutely love and revel in. So anyway, humor. So if we're going to be friends, like we are, I think what you're going to find very common is that you're funny in some way, and I'm funny in some way. Doesn't mean that we're stand-up comedians. It can be that dry wit, that sardonic wit, that sometimes, shows a level of intelligence. Yeah, you have to be able to pronounce it. Shows a level of intelligence as one who speaks that type of humor and being able to understand it. So anyway, here's to the sweet life. Here's to having a piece of turtle pie. I wish I could share this with you. I wish I could hand it through the screen. That would be so good. And then the cake. And actually what I think I'll do is I'll present the cake to you. Just, I'll just maybe go like this, just so you know I haven't eaten the entire thing. And here's to friends, sweet, sweet friends, who make the joys of life, such as weddings and birthdays and such, all that much more enjoyable, and also help pull us through the difficult times. So tell somebody who is funny, someone who's a funny friend in your life, that you love them, and go find something sweet and yummy to eat tonight in honor of them. And if you live close enough to me, drop by my house and I'll share a slice of this cake with you. Seriously, I will.